Please, sir. Please don't take it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, what's going on with all my money motivated stars, man? Y'all good? Now, if y'all want context to that video, that was a video I found on that was surfacing on the internet, and it was captioned YNs got hearts too. Like, basically they were saying the young people out here got hearts too, but that was a crazy caption to even caption it, because if you want to know what that video was about, there was a young guy trying to steal a car, you know what I mean, what they call steamers, you know, in the hood. He was trying to steal a car, and it was a lady. I guess she jumped on top of the hood of her car, and she was like, please don't take it. That's what you can hear in the background if you rewind the video. She was like, please don't take it, please. And then when he hopped out the car and ran, she was like, thank you, you know what I mean? Now, I can go multiple places with this video, but I just gotta start by saying it's so crazy to be living in the world, you know what I mean, that you have to really beg for somebody not to take your stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell how she was holding on to that car. She was holding on to way more than that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, people gotta learn how to read body language, gotta learn how to hear the tone in people's voices and know that they going through something deeper when they saying certain things. You know what I mean? They can be saying, I want some ice cream, but the way they saying in the tone of voice, could you know what I'm saying, could let you know that they're sad, or they trying to fill a void with this ice cream, or they trying to, you know what I'm saying, just like let this whatever they using take them away from their situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can tell she really needed her car. Whole time it probably couldn't even been her car. What if she needed to go to the grocery store, you know what I mean, for a quick second, and the person who gave her the car didn't even want to let her see the car, but she finally got the keys to the car, you know what I mean? And this person trying to steal a car. You feel what I'm saying? So now she got to go face the backlash. But let's just say it was her car. Like, people got to understand, man. These young people got to understand, man. Cause I know I'm not trying to make these type of action acceptable, but in the hood, just me being from the hood, I know this can be fun, stealing cars and joyriding with your friends, but we gotta take in consideration that people need their cars. You know what I mean? Because I done seen a lot of young dudes in the hood take cars and they wreck them. You know what I mean? I actually know a young dude who grew up in my hood. You know what I mean? Like, he died from stealing a car. You know what I mean? They took somebody's car, and one of my homeboys, he ended up getting shot in the leg, and the other homeboy ended up passing. You know what I mean? Because some people in the hood just don't play. You know what I mean? Just you taking that person's car could have led them to lose their job. You feel what I'm saying? Or led them to potentially go get a job that was higher paying than their job. You know what I mean? But they couldn't, due to a lack of a car, they couldn't, know what I'm saying, go to the interview. And like, a lot of stuff just probably happened behind it, you know. Just one little thing, just like not having a car can trickle a whole domino effect on a person's life. Like, for real. You know what I mean? If it was a dude, he could have been supposed to been showing up to a child support hearing, or, you know what I mean? Even though we have Ubers out there, it's still the fact that people in this economy, you know, they're just lacking money. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she was just on her car, but begging for her car back, you know what I mean, says a lot. You know, we just gotta be more cautious as people of what we doing. You know what I mean? And like I said, sometimes this message will go over people's heads. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, I didn't just being under the influence of liquor, being under the influence of drugs. You know, you can be incoherent, and you can just miss a lot of messages, and you can just start lacking empathy. You know what I mean? Who knows why he got out the car? Could have seen the police, or it's just the fact that he probably didn't want to add on to his charges if he did get caught by running that woman over. You know what I mean? Or he just seen that she, like, he probably just wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, down to really do that. It's just like that circumstance of her jumping on the car. Like, okay, I ain't even finna take her car, or I ain't finna drive off, you know what I mean, let her fall. She could have a concussion, you know what I mean? Because that could have turned into a different case had something happened to her, you know what I mean? He would have got more time. But it's just like, people work, this message is really just about, man, for the youth. People work too hard for their stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had two young homeboys. One of them lost their life due to that situation. Some people are willing to kill you about their items. And like I said, when this incident happened with one of my younger homeboys, it didn't even happen the same day. I think they stole the car. It happened like a couple of days later. I think somebody just ended up tipping them off on where they was with their car. So all that animosity and all that anger builds up, you know what I mean, for somebody who want to go and do that. You know what I mean? You never know what somebody is contemplating off the fact that you just stole their car. They could be contemplating harming you or harming themselves, you know what I mean? They could have just lost their kids, or, you know, due to a custody battle that they couldn't make it to a job. You know, they probably was just finna get on their feet, and this job was finna accept them, and they say, nah, you wasn't here, somebody else got the position. It could cause somebody to go into depression, become an alcoholic, you know what I mean, become suicidal. A lot of people don't think about the repercussions to their actions, and they don't do that because they don't feel like it's really affecting them. You know what I mean? That person getting fired ain't gonna affect them. They gonna steal another car. You know what I mean? That person losing their life ain't gonna offend them. They gonna still do what they please. You know what I mean? But just take in consideration, man, people out here working hard. You don't even know if a car is the only thing a person got to their name. You feel what I'm saying? Some people all they own is their cars. Some people are living out their cars. You feel what I'm saying? Some people just they back and forth to different houses. And they're getting there just because of their cars. You know what I'm saying? So just try to be, man, more considerate, man. People is working hard, man. The government already, you know what I'm saying, doing what they doing to us, man. Don't be part of the problem. Be part of the solution. And like I said, we see all these rappers and we see all the influencers being part of the problem. Don't be part of the problem. You know what I mean? Especially when you're doing it to your own people. And when I say own people, I mean black, white, every race that's out there. You feel what I'm saying? Because I call our people, the people who going through the same struggles, who eating the poison foods just like us, who inhaling these chemtrails just like us. You know what I mean? We are our people. You know what I mean? These are all our people. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So just be conscious, man. It don't matter. Be conscious of what's going on, because they could have been your mama. They could have been your sister. You know what I mean? Because the same things that these people doing to other people, if they was happening to their mother or their sister, they'll be ready to kill somebody. So you don't think nobody out here ready to kill you? It will happen. Just being 100, it will. Like I said, I done seen it happen. Not with my own eyes, but like I said, I done had situations in the hood where stuff didn't happen. Because this is very, very common. I just seen a high-speed chase last week in Memphis. This is Memphis. They known for stealing cars. Especially the Kias, Hyundais, and Infinities. One of the most stolen cars in Memphis. They would steal any car, but those are the top 3. So, you know what I mean? It's people don't even want to get those specific cars just because they steal them specific cars in Memphis. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just speaking from experience. You know what I mean? I wasn't the one actually stealing cars. Like I said, I've been locked in with the people who do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not worth it at the end of the day. People can still have their life and be living to this day if they just didn't want to partake in certain type of actions or a certain type of so-called fun. You know what I mean? But that's all I want to say in this video, man. I'll make sure y'all share this. Hit the like button so you can push it out in the algorithm, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a video. Which y'all be blessed on Walking in Smoke.